Hello everybody and welcome to the Swemp Electronics Football Alliance Division 2, and this is Matchday 21. Woo! Isn't that great?
Woo!
You can hear many guests there in the green room all waiting to go tonight, but of course they are led by the one and only Mr. Tato Mourinho. Good evening, Tato.
Good evening, everyone. Sorry for the delay. It is entirely my fault. Soz about
Well, I could see you, but I couldn't hear you, and then I could. At first I could speak to you on about a 15-second delay, and I don't know. It was like watching Alf make his subs. It was.
What happens is when there's so many guests in one green room, all using the Wi-Fi at once, it tends to hold up the signal. So people were hogging. Pretty certain Norman was downloading things he shouldn't have been downloading.
Is it naughty Norman? Is that one of the co-commentators on chat there? I notice Steve Wright.
We have a shadow of doubt, mate.
And Stu
Nice
is here
day,
as well.
Steve.
Good evening, Stu. Yeah, so up for. I mean, can you do a Stu impression?
No.
He nodded. said to save it for afterwards. Yeah. And what's the lager of choice there?
I'm on a. They provided us in the green room with Bavaria.
Bavaria,
rather,
very nice.
Little.
It's a little beer. And Mr. Savage is here. Well, there might be some lady, yeah. Dillis will be around. So a quick look at the league table and things before we get going with tonight's stuff. Grove 3 points clear, and what are the 3 goals clear as well at the top of the table. So good evening, Smuts, as well. And then there's that matter of the Badgers side, just a couple of goals behind as well.
There we are. On the Badgers.
He's wearing his Badgers shirt tonight, Tato. It's quite funny seeing that you've managed to get a little kit there for Kermit. So, great news.
Come on, the Badgers. I hope you win tonight.
And then what else have we got? CSCP Boston. They're on the rise at the moment. If the rise is the after a big fall, then who else do we have in here? Mega Horse. They're 3 points further back. Decent goal difference. And Fortuna, also the joint best defensive record there, but level on points with them as well. Flamingos a point further back, and then a big gap through to Blues, Divisionale, and Danglies 27 and 26 for those teams. Gondor 5 points further back, and then Pelham, Aussie's Dream, and Fred West Pacific on 12. There, those two. Smut says that Kermit is worse than his Brian Clough. I haven't heard him do the Brian Clough, but I mean, it is Kermit. It's not an impression.
Yeah, what do you mean that Kermit is worse? He's a good actor, Kermit. Give him a break.
Yeah, I mean, the only person who can do a good Kermit impression would be David Schwimmer. He'd be alright doing something like that. But
I did not know David Schwimmer was Kermit.
Just sounds like him.
No. Who is Kermit, I wonder?
Yeah, that's you.
Oh, yeah.
And Stu says if he wins the division, he'll get himself a shirt made up. A Badgers shirt. That's good. Look forward to seeing that one then. Last time round, as a reminder, Badgers were the top scoring team with 4, and there were 6 teams who didn't score, so hopefully we'll have a better one tonight. Badgers Blues, CSCP Boston versus Red West Pacific, Flamingos and Grove, which will be played last tonight. Fifey's requested either first or last, and as they're playing Grove, they'll go last. Fortuna and Sprungfelt, that'll be a big one tonight. Also, Gondor versus Aussie's Dream. Oh, it can't be last, it has to be second last because there's only 6 games here, of course. Divisionale Pelham, and then the last game, Mega Horse versus Danglies, because of Mega Horse's exploits in Europe. So, let's get started, and I'm going to, as we hand over to the co-commentators for today, Tato, who are you swapping places with in the for the green room today?
Who's the first match on?
The first match on is not Flamingos versus Grove, so we'll go to. Was there a game that was kind of less significant in the table?
Gondor's game they played.
Gondor Aussie's Dream towards the bottom of the table there. Yes, who's on?
Kermit's decided to come on.
Oh, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to start. Let's have it.
Well, quite Kermit.
Stu's saying why they always last. Don't be top of the table if you don't want to play late. And so we join our commentators for this game, Kermit the Frog and George from Rainbow.
Oh, not George.
Yes, I'm happy to be here, Kermit Jeffrey. It's time to see what the match has in store. Last time these two teams played each other, it was Gondor beating Aussie's Dream by 3 goals to 1, and that was in the cup. And in the league, it was a 1-all draw with Anti Chuet and Baron with the goals. It was nice, wasn't it, Jeffrey? Today the Gondor team has a couple of changes. Liam Kelly, who is Leon Kelly, not Liam Kelly. He's a human.
He's a striker, isn't he?
Yes,
Kelly?
yes,
What is he doing out there?
He got lost and needs pointing in the right direction. But and Chris Perry is back in the team as well.
Ah, he makes a real difference at the back. He's a player of actual quality in a quagmire of horseshit.
I mean, Chris Perry so far has over 6 tackles a game. I try not to have more than 2 of them a night, but we're going to see how their team plays with Baron as your captain, and Aussie's Dream. Zippy, he's not even played this season. I can't believe it. And the Carpet has only played once as well, which is very nice. And now we go into the other bits. I think Smutsy's been a bit nasty to you. I think it's not very fair, Jeffrey.
Oh, I don't really know what he's talking about. I genuinely don't have this on mute unless he's on comms. So, no, I'm always listening. This team is terrible.
Let's see how we go into this match now. It's I can hear a little girl's not very happy, but we might start this game and see how we get on.
I hope Kermit doesn't have to do solo comms for a whole game.
I will kick off the match and see what I can do for you, Jeffrey. Good luck, Kermit, and Morgan Norman refereeing.
Thank you. All right, so not much going on, everybody. I'm going to call Tato back over to help out a little bit while he was on his own. Come on, Tato. Oh, hello, everyone. Yeah, really dull game. Everyone's a massive Gondor fan, we know that. Due to the... there we go. Oh, there he is, now the best player on the game. Bagging the goal, but disallowed. Renson's still playing very, very well. Diop looking dangerous. And another disallowed goal. It's not Astor, is it, now? In the white and black. Swanee will be knocking about with his disallowed goal stats after the game. And a really grim half for Aussie's Dream. Radoy, one of the worst players on the game. What do you think, Kermit? Yeah, that's a terrible performance from Radoy. The Gondor boys looking pretty solid so far. Very, very average performance from everyone on the whole pitch. Yay!
All right, thank you. Yeah, so just not really much to discuss. What did I have lined up in case he had to run off? Not much, to be fair. So, Maresca's still not pulling up any trees, obviously. There's actually a good player called Marvin Brown who plays up front. Maybe Aussie's Dream picked the wrong one by accident. Because Marvin Brown's actually good and would probably score. Vokalos, I picked him. Frassini, I picked him as well. For this quality squad. Carl Weburn picked him. Yeah. Good times. Steve Brookstein not getting a game either. Aussie's Dream. Good high quality viewing this. Live. Tato thinking. Let's get. Oh look, George is back. Thank the Lord.
I will.
Off you go, Tato. See you, lads.
I'll put it on the subs. I just need to get some cow pod for somebody. Let's pass it back to you to see what substitutes he would like and what minute for the substitutes.
Oh, good. He's gone again. Please put in the chat what time you would like the subs and who you would like to bring on. Kermit has not left the house since the Red Nose Day episode, so I'm a little bit shy tonight. Not sure what my voice is supposed to sound like anymore. Isn't that right, Tato?
Yeah, that is right. Yeah. Maybe just don't speak anymore. Then. Come on, let's get some subs in the chat. Inferior division swampers. First division sucks. Anything on the stats there? Maresca is actually putting some decent tackles in. He hasn't touched the ball, which is probably why he's still only on a 7. He's got a fairly high rate of tackles there. Striker's not winning any headers, and he's not getting anything on target. Stu, yeah, no, mate, it is real. Kermit is in the studio. Is that right, Kermit?
Yeah, I'm here. Oh, Miss Piggy, get off me.
Oh, what has it come to? Morales somehow getting himself. I suppose he's done 2 key passes, isn't he? Somehow getting himself a 7 there. Brooker to score. So, that's my goal. How can I just let you walk away? Let you leave without a trace. 69th minute sub, obviously, Jordanos. I'm guessing for Steve Brookstein. Steve! Take a look at me now. She is. Dillis is in the green room as well. She'll be around later. Yeah, maybe not for the full game. Hopefully, she'll have a commentator alongside her rather than just 4 lights that I can see. My co-commentator who's just ran out of the room several times. Radoy, yep. As I say every time on comms, he's one of the guys who doesn't actually have a 20 for any position, which is pretty depressing. Right. And here we are back again. That was riveting viewing, I'm certain, for everyone.
I don't even know if I can do a George voice at the moment. She didn't see very well.
Kermit left, so let's just do the subs. He said Jordanos on off for Steve Brookstein on 69 minutes.
Oh, no, 69 minutes.
Oh, and 69 minutes.
Yeah, it
okay.
must be.
That's it then. And Swanee's not been in the chat, so let's go.
No, I'll do his for him if you need him. Yeah, that's a sub, and then that's the sub time, as far as I'm aware. Otherwise, you say subs at 69. No, they'll keep going as they are. Yeah, I think George and Kermit might take a bit of a backseat at the moment. Let's just get some games done. Oh, hang on, how much was it? I'll do his request, but there we are. Go to 60 minutes for Gondor and 69 for Aussie's Dream. Yeah, I might have to just abandon the. It's 1-0 to Aussie's Dream, and Morales is gone off injured though. For
2 disallowed goals for Gondor in the first half.
Oh.
So that is a kick in at the proverbials.
Yeah. Smuts, you want you to do your subs at this point, or you still want it doing it at 69 for your third one?
Do them now, Smuts.
Come on, Smuts. Make the changes, man.
Oh dear. Yeah, she didn't seem particularly well. She was very, very tired. Fell asleep within a minute and a half before, but
Never.
was woken up after an hour. So
Always happens, doesn't it? If they go to sleep too quickly,
yeah,
they'll wake up.
don't worry about 69. Thank you very much. Then Gondor. Subs.
He said sorry, no.
What's that? What? Sorry.
He said sorry, no. I'm just waiting for his next comment.
Don't worry about 69.
Then put sorry no.
Talberg for Mad.
Tal.
Yeah, that's alright, I can do that as well. Okay, so we'll take Aragon off.
Get Lunt on.
Kenny Lunt on, and Kelly centralised. Would make more sense for them. And
Yes,
as
do
a
that.
team, we take off Talberg and bring on Byerholm. There we are. So it's 1-0. It was Kaka with the goal. Nah, Smuts is fine. We had time. Fusini with chances. Diop. Oh, it's disallowed. It's a third.
3. That is sickening.
A third disallowed goal for Gondor.
Big win for Aussie's Dream if they get this.
It would be huge. It would move them out of the bottom 2. As it stands.
Maresca's actually turned
5
up. So's
minutes to
Melvin
go.
Brown. The wrong M. Brown. Marvin's far better, as I was discussing when you were gone. Oh, it's a big win.
It's a
Maresca.
huge win. Maresca, man of the match, with an 8. There were 5 8s on that pitch, and 1 man of the match, Enzo Maresca. There we go. A win for Aussie's Dream. I think there's that 2
Well done.
unbeaten in a row. I don't know what they've done actually, but yeah, a good result for them. And Steve Brooker came
Did they actually beat the Badgers earlier in the season? I can't remember. Did they actually do
Draw
that?
with Mega
He keeps
Loss.
saying he did.
Smuts saying, did you
Well,
have 3 disallowed in Super League recently?
Yeah, it was the first week. So much, as you well know. As you well know, pal.
Aussie's Dream.
Yeah, he says they beat me. I honestly, they probably did, but I just
Aussie's
can't
Dream
remember.
unbeaten in 5 points there.
I beat him 2-0.
Badgers beat him 2-1.
No, you didn't. You didn't so much. I believed you because I wasn't sure, but no, you didn't.
There we are.
Fair enough.
And into the next game, which
Ah,
is not
it's less to go.
Flamingo's Grove. Where else
Say
do we go in our fixture
Pelham.
list? Division
Bottom
Alley
one.
Pelham, yeah. And then we go
Steve
to Boston
Dims.
and Red West after that.
Yeah.
So we go to Pelham there, Dimble, with suspensions for
Ooh.
Shang, Willems and Poughton. So able to play a slightly different formation. I'm pretty sure you like the system going on there.
Yeah, big fan of that. I like it every time I see it every week. It's class.
And 2 up front there of Nielsen and Forrester,
Asymmetric. Yeah, love it.
with McDermott there on the right hand side, Dean Gordon back on the left. And is it supposed to be Aidan Davis in goal? I will just check. I haven't.
Dims has just rocked up to the chat
Yeah,
there.
I'm just going to check. I need to swap the goalkeeper on. I need to check that because before it kicks off, he sent the team in ages ago. So I just have a quick look, and I don't want to get it wrong.
I
Which
sing
might
a
have.
lullaby.
Where is Dimble's
Yeah,
team? It came
I
from
could
Swell.
sing a lullaby, Smuts, but
Yeah, it's Coin in goal. Let me sort that out. There we are. Coin. Okay. Oh, COVID. Oh, that's not good, is it?
yeah, that is good.
Right there. Hi, Dimble as well. And Steve says it's lovely. I am. Thank you. It seems like she's gone back to sleep a little bit, so that's good. George might come back a bit later on, but you know when you think you're going to play at a bit more speed because of that. Let's see
Fair
what the
enough.
news was there.
If this game is woeful, I am happy to sing a quick lullaby, Smuts.
during the match. Richard Smith as captain. I'm just checking again that there's. No, he's not picked a captain off there, so that's fine. And Divisionale go for an originally kind of look. Yeah, Curtis Woodhouse redemption. He's back in the team, ready to go for it.
Ooh.
Curtis Woodhouse, of course, at Pelham after being re-signed for about 80,000 or whatever it was. Mark Tyler in goal. Steve's hoping he doesn't get himself a 5 tonight after his practice match, but still keeps him in goal. And there's some good
Back
players in
six
this
there, it's
team.
good, isn't it? It's very good, the back six. It's quality.
Yeah, very solid. Very solid.
And Martin's good up top.
And yeah, I mean, Estai, I've quite enjoyed Estai and Zagara this season.
Zagara's been look decent, yeah.
Estai and Zagara. This isn't the team. Yeah, he's supposed to be centre mid. That's absolutely right. That's supposed to be there. You're right, Steve.
Oh, that makes more sense.
yeah,
Arrow on
that's
him? Oh,
And he has got an arrow on him. I'm sure I've done
Yeah.
this.
yeah, a little arrow on him.
There we are. That's good. Yeah, Steve's
Yeah,
right.
that looks good.
Steve Wright's right. And I'm just checking that one. I thought I'd done that change, but I must not have actually. I must have pressed cancel after doing it. So I'll just make sure it's the right set up there. Yeah, Arrow, Notman, Zagara, that way around. Yeah, that's much better.
Lovely. That looks a lot stronger now.
Let's go. Go.
Right.
Prediction?
I'm going to bring Dillis in for a prediction for this one, actually. She's just going to comment it on this one because she's off to bed. Kermit's having a piece of it tonight. So, Dillis, do you want to come and give a prediction? Oh, I can't believe it. Thank you very much for having me on commentary again. My prediction is 2-0 to Dorvigini. 2-0.
Yes, I think we can go on this match. Oh, George has come back. Anyway, chances and it's
what an unbelievable start! I can't quite
fathom
what's going on.
It's crazy, isn't it? It's 1-0, and Woodlouse nearly scored as well. It was quite close to getting one in, and it's still 1-0. Joe's
Norman, take your hands out your pants, you dirty little boy. He's a Pelham fan, you see. He's a Pelham fan. John Curtis is having an absolute stinker so far.
Yes, he does smell a bit, Jeffrey. Martin
no.
Peterson goes off injured. What happens there, Jeffrey? What will Steve? Is he going to just bring Sadler?
Yes,
Sadler.
I would imagine Sad Liar will come on. The Sad Liar is very sad. I would imagine he'd come on up top.
And Woman here in midfield. Will Sad Liar.
Sad Liar has gone with the Sad Liar. Sad Liar.
Saddled with the responsibility.
Oh, very good there. Very good.
Chances for do Sporty Reading with Jeffries. It's 1-0 at half time to Pelham, who every single shot has been on target at the moment, and we have a little check. It was 28%. Wow, it's not such good. Big Noopy's here.
Hello, Noopy. Pleasure to speak to you again.
And for the Pelham, we have Flash Gordon on an 8, and that's very nice for him. And yes.
Brilliant performance from Gordon. Surprising that he's in ahead of Stuart Elliott, but he's proving his worth with an 8 at half time. I've been spending some time in Newcastle again.
Steve goes,
can't quite believe it.
As is to, I suppose, 60 minutes, but we don't know for sure. And what's happening for Zuperum?
Right, sit down, Dillis. Yeah. Anyway, she was pissing me right off. Let's get straight on. So, David Nielsen has touched. Have you seen David Nielsen? Did you comment on that? Then he's touched the ball once. He's just one pass.
Lukaku
lost a header. Didn't even win his header.
Oh no, Agostinho Duff up to wing. What?
You meant no, yeah.
No. Agostinho Duff.
So wingers.
Agostinho is Agostinho
Duff up to
two
wing.
people, and then Jorgensen
on the left
for Agostinho, I assume.
Oh, what? Okay.
Is that what it is?
Done a 7. Right.
Yeah. I can't keep a George voice up tonight. So George's going on.
My guess will be intermittent as well.
Is that what Steve means? I don't anything from.
I think so. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's the Badger Arrow, isn't it?
60, isn't it? Yeah, Dimble on to 60. And Steve, just confirmation, Steve. 8 minutes past 9. Game 2. Anyway,
mostly my fault, to be fair.
No, it's not me.
Oh yes,
Jeffrey and
Norman scored. Norman.
Not Norman.
Is that Mike Reed then? It's Frank Butcher in the room. I'm sure Frank Butcher's doing that. Pepe turned up as well.
Can you do a
Strange to
nice
shout his own name. Who's Nigel?
Can't remember Nigel from EastEnders.
My Uncle Nigel. I can do an Uncle Nigel, but no one knows him.
What about Nigel Mansell? Used to have to be really boring. Between Nigel Mansell, it'd be really, really boring.
That's smuts then.
So what's the Steve says he's going to go as is. Lovely.
Is he still only touched it once? He has. How is he's getting away with it there, isn't he?
He's had 3 dribbles. Oh no, hang on. Yeah, he's had 2 offsides as well. And a missed
Wow.
header.
How is he on a 6? I'd be
That
getting him off for Elliot.
is
I've never
ridiculous,
seen
isn't
that. That is incredible. Leave him on, actually. Dims, leave him on, because I really want to see how low he can get. Wow.
Nielsen.
No, keep him on, Dimball. Keep him on.
Oh, that is brilliant. one touch wonder.
An incomplete pass as well.
Elliot.
Oh no. Boo, Dims.
Boo earns.
Oh.
And I assume Elliot's going to play there. But
Who's busy in the cafe?
I think it must be with
Is
all these characters.
Is that a Frank Butcher one? Or? Okay. Who's busy in cafe? I say, who's busy in cafe? That was that big dude from Corrie.
Fred Elliott.
It's the one. But like, not speaking as his voice, just as his mannerisms.
He said, it's offside. Sadly, sadly, it
No,
was
so all
offside.
my soap references are from about 40 years ago.
Someone I know writes
Roy
Emmerdale.
Cropper.
Yeah, David Nielsen, of course. Yeah, yeah. Someone I know writes Emmerdale, and that's
Is David Nielsen his real name? Is that what?
Roy Cropper's the real name, David Nielsen. Yeah, it's 1-1.
Okay.
It's 1-1 between these. Not man of the match. Is that what you say it? I don't know. Would you say he was not man of the match? But,
Not man. They turned it around second half.
Yeah,
Originally with those changes, to be fair.
even
one
Andrew
from
Martin
Pelham
was
second
only
half.
4 passes out of 4.
Say. Yeah, that's smuts. That my impression did sound like
the
the
safe
Birmingham free guy, the
style,
Burnley lad.
The safe style UK guy.
And he used to walk around Turf Moor shouting it, as I'm sure you know.
No, I don't.
Horsey. He was he was the pre-game entertainment. He would walk around the stadium like hyping the crowd up.
That's shocking.
I've been several times and he just used to be there shouting, doing his shouting thing.
Weird. David Seaman works for Safe Style UK now, doesn't he? And he did an advert for him anyway. Did an advert for him recently. It's pretty good.
Say. It's
Anyway,
my
1-1.
sausage. Come on, Loopy.
Lovely result. We said we were going to go to Boston Red West Pacific, and it must have heard
Yes.
us. So the same bloke who was on Corrie. He's not the same bloke who was on Corrie. He's definitely not. Wasn't he? He gets some trouble. The guy. Anyway, so
I've seen Bradford, isn't he? He's a Burnley lad. Surprised.
let's just check.
But his windows are class. It's just windows everywhere.
So it says Quinton's been putting some messages in. He says Cropper's busy in the cafe. That's what it was about there. Roy Cropper was being busy in the cafe, and Elliot had 9 passes off the bench when he came on for Roy Cropper. So
Why is Quinton never in the chat anymore?
he can't get signed in. He doesn't know his account details for it, so he can't.
He's
come
a
in.
new one then, doesn't he?
So,
Get him a new one.
Anyway, can I exchange Nielsen for a mega horse player? Imagine that, a transfer window with 5 games to go. Anyway, that's the team today. 89% Zowli. I think you'll be a big fan of that, won't you, to have someone under 90%?
Yeah. It was a one-man team, isn't he? He was quality earlier in the season when he's gone off the boil, but without him on form, he's looked terrible. I can see it's brought in Fermani, obviously, because he's his best defensive mid and it doesn't play him every week. Incredibly dull formation.
Goal for only his 3rd league game.
Yeah, David Day on the bench.
Yeah,
Day
Day's still in. I don't think he fully changed his team. Reg Holdsworth did an advert. Yeah, he did. Reg Holdsworth did an advert for Safe Style at one point.
Yeah, he's not there.
Swansea, go back and have a look at your game of E1. See how you got on tonight.
Maybe skip through the halftime show.
Yeah, it was a bit.
It was long and dull.
It was my fault there. But anyway, so we go on to the game there from Boston. We didn't check out how the opponents last time faced each other. So Pelham, they only lost 1-0 to Divisionale last time, so it was an improvement to go up to a 1-1 draw. Red West versus Boston, last time they played each other, Red West won 2-0.
That's ridiculous. Yeah. That's absolutely ridiculous.
So we'll see how they get on. Anyway,
Steve's just coming out with some weird stuff, isn't he? Shite windows, safe style. And Red Hulls did one. And he knows how much he got paid, cash in hand.
it was a cash in hand job.
He's making it up. He's making it up. Only $8,000 as well.
So look at this: Yoon, John, Juan, and Nakayama still playing in the non-striker roles. Last time out, they got a win over Roberts Foch in the cup, but that's it. Yeah, Stu wondering how he knows it as well.
He's making it up, Stu. Is what's going on. I say he's making it up.
You get $8,000, you get $8,000 free. Anyway, who's going to win?
Boston 2-0.
Boston 2-0. Windows is Steve's job. I thought Windows was Wallace and Gromit's job.
Is that because he's worked with
It's
computers?
1-0 to Boston, and Dianigi has... no, they were window cleaners on the one with Wendeline, weren't they? And
I meant Steve.
shit. Oh. He does work in Windows.
Oh, does he? I
Bradley
don't know.
Yeah.
Must be a tight squeeze.
Yeah. Does it mean he's a burglar?
Good stuff. Quality stuff, isn't it?
He's a burglar. That's what he does. He tries to get himself in the windows all the way through. It's still 1-0. Dianigi. Ringtone is George Formby. Yeah, Leaning on a Lamppost. I don't know any of the songs by him. Nothing about Windows at all from George Foreman. It's still 1-0, but there's definitely,
Yeah, occasionally there's yellow.
Yeah, you see the odd bit of gold-ish kind of colour. It doesn't look great with the red, does it? It doesn't quite work.
It's fairly difficult to read, yeah.
Why don't I go to that bit? There's a match.
Not sure.
Neither manager's here.
Yeah.
Neither manager's here, so I just do.
Play on them, mate, because
Well, there's never any instructions from Greavesy towards it, so anyone below 75 will just come off there. When I'm cleaning a lamppost, that's the song. And
leaning on a lamppost at the corner of the street, in case a certain little lady comes by. So, sung that once. Oh me, oh my. So, anyway, second half. It's fun entertainment. I say that was a fun entertainment.
Oh dear. Let's get to 60 minutes and see what happens.
Shambles already.
Given me the control of the substitutes for them if they need any. Chances still coming in. Dianigi missing the target.
Where's that dude that everyone always shouts every week? Why is he not in the team for Red West?
She.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I think he's been suspended and being injured and being dropped and all that, but still one of the better players and doing very, very well in my challenge as well. One of the better players at the moment. So nobody is under I mean, the conditions there, not under 75, so they'll stay as they are. And Fanji now.
Let me get him off. Get him off.
Yeah, well, it'll be 2 subs. Maybe do it 2 or 3 subs. Let's have a look at how the conditions are. So that, yeah, I think we will make 2 subs here. That Fan.
Their averages are terrible, aren't they?
They do have someone who can play on the left-hand side, don't they? On the bench.
Woo!
Lee Min Sung. So Lee Min Sung will come off for Fanji, and it allows Lee Young Pure to play in midfield. And then the other change.
An army attacking mid. Good.
Yoon Jong Hwang can come off for. Woo, yeah, of course. So they can make some more changes up here. So Yoon Jong, Nanami can go and play there. Woo can come on for Yoon Jong Hwan. Lee Min Soo can go and play in defence, and Sun Ji Hai.
They're going to lose anyway, mate. Come on.
There we go.
Wins 4-1 now.
It'll be 2-0 within a minute.
Yeah.
They're doing fairly well to say it's just
Keeper's
1-0.
having an absolute blinder.
Kawaguchi, yeah. After earlier this season, he just wasn't very interested in playing football at all. Nanami
come on.
misses the target.
Oh,
George Formby
a
singing
late
a song about
equaliser,
Woo.
come on. I don't understand the joke. So
He must have sung a song about Woo. He sung a song. Oh, Nanami chances again. More chances coming in for them. I can't believe that they haven't scored. And it's 1-0 and scraping the win there, Boston.
yeah,
That's a good result for Boston because of the amount of chances towards the end that Red West were
came into it, didn't they?
They did, and Kawaguchi was deserved as the best player on the opposition. But a 9 for Vasari winning man of the match. He dropped to an 8 for some reason, despite making more saves. And we go into the next game. Is it Fortuna Sprungfeld, or have we got something that's more pressing ahead on these ones? So Badgers is towards the end. Yeah, it has to be this one, doesn't it? Yeah, it has to be this one.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely flying
it's
now.
a big game, this one. Big game. We can't live with or without Woo. And I'm Woo. Mr. Woo's a window cleaner now. Oh, that probably is a song. That probably is a song.
Woo, woo.
Oh dear me. There's some great
What's
ones.
this formation? I mean, this is...
Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think Nedved needs a run. Let me just check that.
Yeah. The left side looks really lonely.
Yeah, I think there's supposed to be one. I've missed a few things off tonight. Mike will probably tell me before I can read it myself.
It looks like they're down to 10 men, doesn't it?
Yeah, he has a big run to halfway. Let's put that on. Looks like they're down to 10. There we are, that's better.
It's cool, though.
Oh, Mike, I
Apart
wanted to
from Saha,
clarify
it's crap.
something with you. Does Elenichev have a run? That's my question for Mike. Does Elenichev have a run? Song Woo by Blur from Quinton. Of course. To Who, that must be, singing that song. Yeah.
No, he says. Said no.
No run for Elenichev.
No.
Yeah, that's good because how come you get him first? Look at that. It's just
On my phone.
the live chat should come to the person who runs it first, surely. Anyway, Sprungfeld versus Fortuna. Last time it was a 2-2 draw when they played each other, and it was a decent first half of football, and Carl Carlson equalising in the second half.
I hadn't noticed that they've Sprungfeld have turned it around a bit, and they're not conceded in 5 games there, which is pretty good because they
Not a
were
bad run at all.
struggling for a while, weren't they?
Not a bad run. Fortuna for today going with what I suppose would be one of their stronger sides that they can put out.
Like a giant waterfall of arrows down the middle. Very cool.
Does Ejiofor still have this run, Quinton? That must be the question there. I just need to check that with you. Does Ejiofor still want this giant run? Because it's not, no run, because it was on Jordi Ardis. That makes more sense.
Nice to see he's got Wumit Davala there at right back.
Oh, dear me. Yeah, that was for the cup. So just forgot to set that arrow off, but that's fine. We've got the clarity there. So, and Fortuna recently have conceded, they concede 0-1-0. It's binary goals conceded there for quite some time.
1-0 Sprungfeld here is the logical choice.
And here we are, Jonas Eriksson refereeing. 1-0 is the prediction. Oh, Peralta almost getting the opening goal. And still more chances, Peralta again.
Hoping for a draw. Big time. I mean, Zeraberto up against, 2 of them. Is that possibly why he's put 2 players on that wing?
Maybe so.
Because of Zeraberto?
Could just be a nice bit of... it's an own goal. And it was it Cuevas with an own goal?
I think it was, yeah.
So, Sprungfeld don't concede to an opposition player, and Fortuna, it's 2. And it's Romeo. We can't do any wherefore out now, because that just means why. So, it's more chances coming in for Sprungfeld as he tried to get a goal back. Quinton's comment on the Nelson Cuevas own goal is that ha. Brilliant. So here we are at half time. I'll go to Mike's team first, just to show him that Cuevas is down to 83% with a thigh injury. Carboni on 85, but he started a bit lower. Ronaldo on 88 is not injured either, but so Cuevas a bit of an injury concern there. Go over to Fortuna. Umit Davala is on 82%. He has a potential thigh injury as well. It's not a good day for those second of the list to be injured. Doing all right for a first half. Paul Ince doing well. Eddie Pope doing well.
We could have from Paul Ince to be on a 9 there without an assist. I'm not
For
sure
first half, look at that.
what he's done to
Must be a
deserve
lot
that.
of
But
interceptions. No, it's only one.
yeah, loads.
He's been fouled 3 times. Does that improve your rating?
Must do, mustn't it? He doesn't deserve his 9 there. I was hoping for a draw in this game, so
A couple of
nothing
changes
at
here
45.
for Fortuna.
Oh, wow.
Mike takes his subs
Hold on.
at 60. So this is Umit Davala coming off for old Jordi, and Ejiofor coming off for Filipescu.
He's taking it seriously, and he can tell. With his bookings, he's bringing his booking off.
He's booked
Serious
off.
business.
And
Yep.
Mike taking his subs at 60. We'll go to Sprungfelt first for the subs, of course. We see more and more yellow coming up on here, but then his yellow text, of course, for the other team. Carboni pulls a goal back.
Yeah, he was definitely coming off as well. He was on his way
He's on
off.
a yellow and on a 6. Cuevas is
Ronaldo.
down at 75, Carboni 81. And there are the numbers that are
I'll
telling.
be doing Ronaldo for today, be. Or I'll be doing Duff for Danny Murphy and swapping them. That would be me. Or just a lane a chair for Murphy.
And I'll go over to. There's a few choices, aren't there, really, with the
Yeah.
subs that they've got. For Quinton, who's doing fairly well. He was coming off. He can stay on now. Yeah, Mark Kerr, 3 key passes. He's on an 8 with his headers so far. He's taken over to with Fortuna. A quick look at there. See if there will be any changes. I could maybe stay as is. There
It's
we
a
go.
good team, that one, isn't it? The Fortuna starting 11's very, very strong, isn't it?
Yeah, and then of course Hughes there on the bench is a bit of an enigma. He's
He's very
low,
bad.
very low ability. It's like 50 or something to start with.
Is he just in there so that he could get into Division 2?
Oh no, it's because he fits in the. Can I have a look again, Mr. Horse? Yes. There we go.
Pause it. Go back and pause the live show.
Yeah, that's true. We just paused it.
Sake. He's been in the league 6 months.
Strange thing this has been going for over a year now.
Is that right?
Yeah,
Feels like about 4.
it does. Feels like nearly 2 seasons.
Hmm.
But it does feel like quite a long time when it's 2 divisions as well. So it feels like many shows. It's been over 100 Swemp shows now.
What's the most viewed one?
Probably there must be still the Comic Relief.
Ah, cheers. Just checking. I just wanted to hear that.
Ronnie for
Ronnie for
Lisa.
Lisa. Yeah, all day.
Any other changes? Done. Right, okay.
Done.
Done. Here we go. 16
Could have been bringing Danny Murphy on me for a bit more creativity, but
Oh, Jordi Harris with another chance.
come on. Tell me you got that.
Romeo misses the target again, and Peralta makes it 3. Fortuna are set to go. Well, they'll be 4th, won't they? After this, it's got actually Boston.
Dangerous team.
Winning. They'll be 5th, I think, as it stands, because I think they were 4 points off 3rd, and Boston have won. But it will move them ahead of Mega Horse, and it does move them ahead of Mega Horse, and it keeps them right up there in challenge.
Yeah, that was good, that.
Man of the match. But there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Very
6,
good.
7 8s compared to just the 1 of the opponents, and a very, very good performance there for Fortuna. But Mike, must be said, well done, Mike, because you beat me in the network save last week, and your team finished top of the league, and mine only finished 2nd. So just wait for
I
next
can't
season.
believe that Fortuna aren't top of the league because they seem to win every single time I see them.
And he says now just need Flamingos to beat Grove in the last 5 games.
Yeah, we
should
all
be
want
good.
that. Yeah, we all want that. No offence. Stu. But
No
we all
offense
know.
to Stu. No. Badgers Blues, it's going to have to be now because in case Fifey can make it on for his. So yeah, I mean,
There we
bit
go.
hit at the moment. A bit hit. Stu's saying at one point he thought Sprungfeld would win the division. They were looking very, very strong.
Yeah, they were spanking
But I
everyone,
think
weren't
maybe
they?
they were overachieving at some points with the defence that they have, but who knows? Carlos Jacks, Donovan, he says, no, we don't want that to happen. Milevski and Viali all missing. And so, yeah, John Welsh is coming to the bench. Kufre's in the first team. And Lee Young-Pyo, good to see him playing out wide there with more of a chance.
Yeah, I think he scored. He scored last game in the cup. I think it was when I played him left wing. I know it was only a crappy cup game, but put him there anyway. See if we can do the biz again.
Did you have a captain in mind?
Rayad, always Rayad, 20 influence.
20 influence and 13 assists this season. He's pretty strong.
He's usually on all the set pieces, that's why.
Quentin saying he thought his squad might be about 7th best in the things. I actually think it's a bit lower than 7th best as a squad. As a first team, it's stronger, but as an actual 8 team, an 8 team, it's stronger. It's weaker. Sorry.
Yeah, it's something terrible.
And we will compare things at the end of the season in the review show on the 30th of March, which is a great time to do a show. Dublin Blues going up for the Scally's ban. The no changes.
Oh, good.
They've left it as they are because they've been doing okay, and they said it's don't want to change a winning team that won 5-0 in the cup.
Yeah, I do worry about this team because I love a lot of these players. Like a lot of these, I mean, Walker, Collins.
Oh, there is an enforced change actually. There is an enforced change. David Prutton has come in because Neil Scally was playing, so Prutton's in.
Yeah, obviously I'm Scally. I'm a huge fan of, obviously. Ryan Williams I do love as well, off the bench. But yeah, I'm worried because we're missing Jacks here. He's my big worry. Milevski was injured all season, so I've not really got used to playing with him. Don't really have a position if Fermani's there, but no Jacks worries me.
Jack Sider, of course.
One
of those things that just disappeared. So the game's kicked off. I mean, did you predict you were going to win?
I think 1-1 or 2-1, I think, unfortunately.
Ooh, 12-all.
I think Collins will rinse me.
Rinsed by David Collins. Not your David Collins.
No,
and it's
the other
Cabello.
one. Yes, get in there. Come on.
Cabello.
Rayad again. It's like an assist.
David Prutton getting a yellow card is great for his comeback match there, isn't it?
Disgusting tackle. Should have been red, really. Oh, it was Sickens Cider.
Oh, he's still 1-0 for Sickens Cider. That sounds horrible.
It does sound awful.
Vomiting.
I will go as is before you ask as is to 60, please.
He must have mistyped.
Does he mean Magnus, maybe? Sickens, Magnus. I don't know. Sickens. That's disgusting. Maybe the negative reactions made him rethink his life choices.
What's this? Ooh, sorry. David Prutton's on a 5. There are no changes there because I haven't seen Rox here, but I mean, if he turns up, sometimes he does, sometimes he just pops up, doesn't he? From out of nowhere.
Dickens, our beer expert. Stu has come in with Dickens side, is that what it is? Okay.
I prefer Sickens.
Yeah, they missed a trick there, haven't they?
Are you on 60 minutes?
Mr. Sick. Yeah, go 60. Yeah.
As Quinton says, he thinks it might be sick inside her.
Again. It's not. Grow up, Quinton.
He's still 1-0.
No, I thought that was a mistype.
She likes dick inside. I mean, Quinton had mentioned it, but I now it's being written on here. I can't. No, there's some kink. Is that about the sick one? No, just to let you know, you've got no players who are below 80%. Not that you care.
Cool. Can I do Hersey off for Kyle, please?
No.
2 up front.
Is that Echiog?
It is not Ehiog. And keep the arrows exactly like that, please.
Yep.
But I'm worried about Ehiog, but yeah, go on, we roll. That'll do me.
We roll a format book. Dear me. And Blues, do they make any changes at this point? Nope, everyone seems pretty fit at the moment, so they will be good. There's nothing wrong with drinking
Worried.
cider at all.
Not worried
Love
now.
cider. In fact, I might have one next year.
On.
It's still 1-0. Still 1-0 to Badgers. Oh, it's gone boring.
Good, keep it quiet.
It went extremely boring, then the chance came in. Mark Anthony with a chance. Ekiog managed to get the ball away.
What are you doing?
Anthony again.
Come on, hang on,
Last minute
cling
or
on.
two. Going down the other end. Cabello again. Kyle with a chance.
Kyle, just no. Kick them.
Finishes
Yes,
1-1.
yes, we'll take that. Yes,
Famani
mate.
with a 5, but Rayad with a 9, and David Day getting himself at a 9 on the opposition.
Stats like that. We're bad. No, not at all.
That was
Wow.
a good, solid performance there for Badgers to hold out defensively.
We did miss Jack's bit of creativity in the final third. Then I would have brought Famani off at half time if I had Milevsky available.
And
He gave 4 tackles, 1 out of 18. It's horrendous.
That's one of the worst.
That is awful.
That is about as bad as it gets. It's like a player winning 1 out of 11 headers or having 1 pass in 60 minutes. Those kind of things. 1-0 it was. Blues, just a quick check of Blues stats there. Taribo West actually played fairly well.
Get that out of the way. That's a tough game, that, against some of those players, so I'm glad to get the win. Come on.
He's won. So Flamingos versus Grove is our next game because we
Come on.
only have 1 more match after that, and it's unplayable at any other time. So
Just grabbing a beer back in a second.
yes, of course. A quick look here at the Grove team. It's full strength as far as I'm aware. The entire squad is available, and Stu wanted this lineup out. So Patrick Bergers, I know he's a bit lower on fitness, but he is on very, very good form this season. 13 goals and 3 assists. Man of the match 4 times. And then if we take a look at the back 3 of Zivkovic, Curtis and Campbell doesn't get to play together as often as they'd want. There's always somebody seems to be missing until today, so it's good that they've got it. Stu says he's nervous about this one, but you know, I could do with a draw from this from the Mega Horse point of view, because Flamingos are around the Mega Horse position, aren't they? So could do with a draw.
I'm very pro Stu as a human, but I'm massively against him today. So fuck off, Stu.
Sander Westerveld in goal, having only conceded 12 goals in 15 league games.
Go on their fixtures. Let's have a look at it. Let's have a look at all the zeros.
So they conceded to a non-league side in the cup last month.
Oh, man. That is ridiculous. He's doing very well with this team.
7
I mean,
league clean
the goals
sheets
are
now.
drying up, though. Look.
They are drying up, but remember that when we looked at the teams before the season started, that Grove were the number 1 side in the division.
Ooh, look who they've got after Flamingos.
Ooh, Badgers, Boston, Dangley's Mega Horse and Blues. Not an easy game in there, really. So they do have a
there's not.
real run at it, including 2
think,
away games to end the season.
I think I'm hoping Berger gets an injury today
Oh,
because he's on 93 or something, and so I'm hoping he breaks his leg or something, or his face.
I've been sat in a weird position. I've got pins and needles in my arm.
That's all the nerves, mate. It's all the excitement.
Oh, such excitement, such excitement. So with Penza still serving another 4 matches in the ban, he'll come back for the final 2. Invincible injured, Cambiasso and Inzaghi missing
It's
for this one.
Liberopoulos had a game.
Yeah,
I
he's
don't
got
remember him
4
playing.
goals. Yeah, I think did he get
Why
a
is he
hat
not
trick at one point?
starting?
Ooh, yeah.
This seems like he should be starting over David Johnson.
David Johnson this season has,
Okay.
he's been doing okay, but he's not been playing many times. He's looking fairly useful. It's McPhee has been given too many chances, in my opinion.
Yeah, I had him last year with the Badgers, and he's not very good, actually. I realised he doesn't play well on the game.
I've been asked if I'm doing a J from the in-betweeners with my dead arm. No, I don't think so, because I can't remember what he did, but I assume it's that, and no, I'm not. So, not yet.
He sits on it for so long that it feels like someone else's arm.
Oh dear. Who's going to win?
Flamingos 3-1.
It's one of the stronger Flamingo sides. Steve mentioned about the strong team. It's one of their strongest lineups they can put out without Pensa in it.
Yes, they've got a couple of decent subs like Makoku can play up front, and so can obviously Liverpool.
Yeah, there's a lot of strikers available.
Got
the
goals
text
in
is
it.
slow, isn't it, because of the sacking?
Barely read it as well.
It's a really hard text to read.
It's really hard to see.
It is. It's
been all Flamingos so far.
It has.
I can't read any of the words.
Yellow card. Cole missing the target for Grove.
Oh, they do this so Grove, don't they? And then they bag one in the second half. I feel like that's what they've done recently. I'll take a draw.
Smurty booked as well.
For the league, a Flamingos win would be fun.
A headbutt and an 8-match ban for somebody would be just
Burger,
lovely.
preferably. Oh, it's been a even half. I mean, they seem like Flamingos seem so the better of it. Looking at the stats there.
Ooh.
Oh, that's
been tame. One shot on target in there.
I mean, what do we know? We can't actually read the text, so anything could have been going on, really.
Yeah, I mean, Jonathan Woodgate's been winning plenty of tackles. Best result of the season that wasn't what?
Who did? Oh, did Fifey's team lose to? So what formation is that about?
Which score are you on about there? Yeah, 7-2.
Oh, that 7-2.
Yeah, we don't see that one very often.
7-2. I remember now. Oh, it slipped my mind, that one.
Yeah, he's on about the Aussies' dream victory, of course. Grove, having a quick look at Grove team there.
Been awful, bad team. Been lucky all season. Deserve absolutely nothing. Grove this year. So I'm glad they're getting a comeuppance this game.
Commentary is biased.
He's on terrible form. Why is he still playing? He's on terrible form. Just bring anyone on. Play anyone instead of him. Burger down to 86.
Oh, he only started on 92 though, Berger. Canu off.
Yeah, Canu
Is
like.
Berkovic, or are we going to see Dario Silva at half time?
Oh, God. Is God?
He's not on the bench
God's
today.
Not there, is he?
No, Berkovic has taken his place. Berkovic there at 6.71, not started a match. It's going to be Dario Silva, who has 3 goals this season.
So many sub appearances.
15 league sub appearances this season.
3 in 20. Definitely getting the winner, isn't he?
So it's not. I don't think it's a 2-game winning streak. I think it's a 3-match unbeaten run with a win and 2 draws there for Aussie's dream. But,
I didn't know that. I remember that Dario G tune. That was a really good Dario G. Yeah, I had no idea that they'd named the band after Dario Gradi.
Yeah, they had. Yeah,
I had no idea to listen to that. Quickly, Kevin. That is quite frankly ridiculous and offensive these days, isn't it? That's a shame.
Yeah, Dario Gradi's not the best to be naming your music after.
No, he is not.
Appealing to the younger market.
Whoa.
Just a few minutes left, so sub o'clock.
This has got 1-0 Grove written all over it. Burger, 73.
A free kick. I think it's Addo lining up a free kick here. We're going to win the league. D'Alessandro's on a 5. What's going on there for him? Berger, and he's dropped to 82, but he was at 92. So everyone else seems like they're probably kind of alright. Cole with a potential foot injury there, just to let you know. He might have.
Leave Berger on.
Is that sympathy for Dario Silva? Phantom foot injury. Who will come on? Will anyone come on? Ratings wise, again, a quick check on those. D'Alessandro's 5.
Is Zivkovic normally a fullback?
He's left and centre. I would say he plays more
as
a. I think he plays more as a centre back in things. But yeah, old Boris. How's he getting
3 solid centre backs there, aren't they? Then 3 solid right centre and right only footed.
Yeah, they're all very jolly. D'Alessandro off for Berkovic has been done.
Cool.
Fifey has sent me sub instructions actually, so I better make sure I read them because I forgot to check that.
I'm hoping he brings one of those strikers on, or two of them, Tonton and Nikos, preferably.
Yeah, I forgot you sent me some sub instructions.
Barry B.
Yeah, nobody needs to come off at that Barry B.
Yeah.
Right, on 70 to
form of
75
weather.
minutes. So Fifey wants to go to 70 minutes really at this. So we will go to 70 minutes for them.
Barry B with rain. Was it number 2?
It's Berkovic. He scored. Ayo Berkovic with the opening goal.
God. Again. Please score against
And
them.
the subs are on their way for Flamingos.
No.
Anyone 5 or below and below 79. Nobody's 5 or below. Below 79, we've got Kieran Dyer coming off. And he'll come off. And is there anyone who can play on the right there in the entire team?
For Dyer? Does he really want to bring Dyer
Well,
off?
the instruction is very clearly anyone below 79.
Well, that's Dyer.
Yeah.
He wouldn't want Dyer off.
Well, I think he would because that's what his instructions say.
You've shafted yourself there, mate.
Williams is not really a right-sided attacking player, but he's the only person who can play out there on the right. But would you maybe go for bringing wide and bringing on Liberopoulos?
I'd possibly even consider Makoku wide or Etu wide.
Well, he's only played 3 matches this season, so I don't think he'll be considered necessarily. I think Liberopoulos has got to come on though, doesn't he?
Yeah, do it.
And then
put Brugink out wide,
Etu. Yeah, I think he's probably more needs to be centralised. Let's do that move there.
I'd be pushing those 2 defensive mids forward as well. If only he was here.
Game on.
Come on. Oh, sick.
You sound so disappointed that the team have been quite
We
successful
need
here.
someone to score against him. The
Still
league's going to be
1-1.
over.
Grove are looking good, but then the battle for City.
Imperious.
Late chance, nothing.
God,
Maybe
they're
a
so
second.
solid.
It's Berkovic.
Oh,
What a
pathetic.
change he's been, and he even sneaks man of the match from Sander Westerveld, despite the fact he got a lower rating because he scored
Lucky
2
again.
goals. Lucky. Well played. Kanu was definitely the right player to go off at half time, and only 3 shots on target, enough to win the game. And
We're doing you next week, Stu. We are having you next week.
so we move on to the next. It's Kit Carson and the Kamikazes with the worst Quinton's band suggestion there.
On that league table.
No, we're going straight through to the next
come
bit.
on.
We're going straight through to Edgeforth
We're
taking
all
a ban.
well on it for it.
Yeah, it is. If we want to see what happens with this other game, I mean, Dangley's can play themselves back into the top 7 here, but before long. You can all check your own news and things afterwards. It's Mega Horse versus
Flamenco's fuming again, then you see, very briefly. The
Never
border
happened.
raging again.
Never happy. So with Hughes and Di Canio injured, it leaves them with playing their only 3 forwards that they've got of Mutu, Facey and King. Tufting has moved into a centre mid position. T-Rix. G-Rix. It's a lovely, superb band. Terry Adams would get playing the strongest defence. They're only centre backs really.
Ooh, Campbell and Smerton out for next week. Yes.
Ooh. Did he slow it down
Good.
to go 0.25 speed and watch it coming through fast? Lovely. Well, Dangley's last time they played, they beat Faster by 5-0 with Sig Turfting as man of the match. But they've had a win, a draw and a defeat in their last 3 games. Bernardo Romeo done. I don't think we're just mentioning random music things today. I think it seems to be controversial figures in sport. Anyway, so
To be fair, that was in reference to Smuts' solid.
so solid.
comment,
There we are.
I'm guessing.
There we go. So for Mega Horse today, following on from not playing very well recently, Bartho and Zoltan Sebastian are playing out wide, so Sebastian getting a rare start, only his third league start of the season.
It's on fire as well.
He's been terrible. Oh, he's done alright in Europe. Yeah, he's done alright in the European games, played well there, but hasn't done anything in the league. So it's worth a try. Yashvili behind Juskoviak as usual, and a team where it's quite settled generally, apart from just that one position seems to be the one that keeps getting a bit of rotation. See what happens with that. Predictions?
2-0 Mega Horse.
2-0.
I think they'll miss the strikers there, Danglies.
Stackington versus Danglies was a 7-0 last season. Although that
slightly
was
different side.
at the opponent's ground. He's got a very quiet, dull start. Oh, finally Danglies get on the ball, but then I think he hit the post.
We'll take a draw here. I'll be happy with a draw. Keep your down there, not off your perch or on your perch, whatever the correct reference would be. Yeah, just keep you on your perch, if anything.
Perched in
as I fly free
somewhere in around 7th place
in my set. Yeah, badges if they can possibly fly. Whatever. You know what I'm talking about.
Lee Boyer coming close just before half time. Kostajic has had to play well. It's not been a very entertaining game, let's be honest. This is what we've all
that's been crap, innit? Kolosny's just been playing 1-2s. They've won by the looks of it. That is
with the centre backs.
That was about half.
Wasn't the best, was it? And Kostajic has certainly done better than everybody else. Any interceptions to talk of? No. 3 for Juskoviak playing up front, so he's at least stopping some attacks. Turfting doing a decent job again. Woodgate winning 4 challenges, 3 of them key.
Defenders on top there, and you can see the tackles won from the defenders.
Defenders
nullifying
doing
the game.
well. And we go through to 60 minutes. Danglies will just do anyone 75 and below is where we'll go for them. I've not had any sub instructions. Oh, it was that guy with a chance. And then it comes forward again. Another chance. Oh, clatters Facey. Yes, it clatters him in the face. Nope, they'll stay as they are then at that point. And Mega Horse. Let's just see if anyone can liven up the game. Juskoviak not performing this game, so it's going to be Ulf Kirsten coming on. And do we think of a second change?
Get that other 6 off. Paraiba.
I quite like him. I think he could do alright. Yeah, I'll save another sub for when Jurgen Kohler gets sent off. Oh, Paraiba missing again. The monkeys, yes.
That was a good joke, you have to explain it.
I just missed it. I was trying to get the subs done.
I was riveted by the game, so couldn't take my eyes off it. I couldn't take my eyes off it.
Kirsten with a chance, and another one. Postma making saves. Down the other end, Facey with chances as well. We're going to the last 10 minutes. It's livened up.
Hildebrand on fire as well.
Mutu scores though. Mutu makes it 1-0 to Danglies.
Oh my god!
The curse of the keeper. Late one, Scrimoses.
Oh, there he goes. Oh, you get 1 goal. You buy 1 goal. You get 1 free.
And the final whistle there. 1-1. Kostajic taking man of the match, but I think they go 2 goalkeepers were generally better. And Gramosis he had a quiet first half, and he kept a quiet match. Only 13 passes out of 30. Didn't do a lot. Mutu was.
He's had a quality game, that Chris Stalic.
8 tackles, 5 there. Kostajic has been a useful player this season. He's got himself over 7 average rating. But Echendo on a 7 again. You can't not play him though, can you? Even though he's not actually one of my best 3 defenders, but I can't not play him.
Is he like a -2?
No, he's just very average, but he's on the back of my shirt and he's dead. So I've got to play him.
Wow.
Yeah. And Jurgen Kohler has not really impressed this season massively. He's not been the huge figure that he was. Timo Hildebrand at least keeping a decent goal scoring record. Now let's look at the table, and that table shows that Grove are 3 points clear of Badgers in second, Boston third, Sprungfelt fourth, Fortuna up to fifth, Megahorse down to sixth, but a 2-point cushion over Flamingos. Divisionale are up to eighth, ahead of Danglies, who obviously just got that point.
Yeah, everyone's hoping that we do everybody a favour there next week, to be fair, and live and the pull a few teams back in by beating Grove.
Huge games up ahead, aren't they? Danglies and Blues 9th and 10th on 27. Gondor, and look at that, Pelham getting the point to keep them ahead of Aussie's Dream on goal difference by 6, and Red West Pacific now 3 points adrift at the bottom of the table. Who is on comms next week? That's Fifey next week. Yeah, Fifey's claimed the commentary next week. So yeah, and for the fixtures, which are, we've got a Wednesday round, which means there will be there won't be a match for Megahorse in this. It's one team are not playing. And who is it's not playing? Is it Fortuna? No, it's not Fortuna. Pelham. No match for Pelham? Because the Pelham match has been rearranged. That's right. So quite a few of these fixtures are being rearranged at the moment. So that will be just played in isolation at one point. So next week, no match for Pelham.
It's a title decider next week, to be fair, because not necessarily that I'm going to win it, but if Grove beat me, then
they could.
That's over. Title's over. Yeah.
Blues versus Boston promises to be an interesting one. Danglies Flamingos. If Danglies can get a win, that takes Flamingos right out of it. I mean, chasing history. How much is this chase of history now? It's 11,
they must be knackered.
11 points adrift with 5 matches to go. We can officially rule out anyone below 7th from winning the league now. But there's a team of the week. There was a team of the week came in there.
Dominated by the Badgers, isn't it? It's absolutely dominated by us.
4
Look at Robertson Fassini up front.
Player.
That is moist. That is moist. That is. And Rayhead wide right. Oh, God.
2 Badgers subs as well.
Yeah, cheers. We only won 1-0. There's no scrape to win.
Red West Fortuna. Red West Fortuna sounds like an interesting one, because if Fortuna win, it really puts them, still with a shot, especially if Badgers can do something to Grove.
Is it at Grove, that one? I can't remember. I've looked at it about 10 times.
Grove Badgers.
Right, okay.
There we are.
Yeah, that's big.
Let's hope that Jacques is back.
He says we've got 1 viewer, but I mean, clearly there's more than 1 person, unless they've all stopped watching and they're just typing. Anyways, Mr. Tato, thank you very much for being here and bringing your friends along for small periods of time.
Yeah, no problem. It wasn't their night, man. It was not their night.
No, it just didn't quite work out in the end. But look at that, Fortuna's 1 goal behind now in the quest of the Fortuna Megahorse battle. Block party.
Still very interesting. Still incredibly interesting.
Yeah, indeed. I will just click this through for a bit, because I'll just do that. It's only clicking a few days, isn't it? So I'm going to do that beforehand. If you want to stay, Tato, feel free. See if any jolly news comes up.
I could do seeing my squad before the next game, so yeah.
Yes, of course, yeah. So Red West fans are being shortchanged as far as creativity is concerned. I don't think I've seen this one. According to a national newspaper which went on to describe in great detail a lack of invention in the club's midfield, it was pointed out that current players such as Su Jong-won, he's playing awful, isn't he, are unlikely to solve the problem, and wholesale changes were advocated. Defend the player. He's a valuable member of the squad. I don't remember seeing that before.
Love the guy or no?
Never seen that screenshot. Just go back into thingy and I could put that
again. Just pause it, Steve. Take the live stream back up.
It's Vesby versus Megahorse. Well, I might as well play it.
Yeah, I mean, you're still doing this live.
Might as well do. I might as well just pick my team and play it live, because when are these fixtures for my team then? It's I don't have a game for 2 weeks, so let's have a look and see who's in. Well, they're all available, so I'll put Ulf Kirsten up front instead of Juskoviak, and that'll do, and I'll just go for it. Because yeah, if there's no game for that long, then I might as well just play that Las Palmas at home in the cup next. Yeah, fair enough. Let's just get it done. Vesby with Per Eriksson in goal. Victor Pasha, lovely. Played at Real E apparently in the past. It's great when Anders Matzes. Some lovely players. People are talking about Kelly from Block Party punched Smuts in the face. Yeah. I'm trying to think of some kind of lyric that. Did you play it cool, boy? I suppose I could say that to you. Anyway, we're into the game, and Bartho's missed, and Yashvili's missed as well. This is where we see a non-league side getting through.
Surely not, mate.
Surely not. But it's the pressure of playing two matches in one night. The players must be worn out. Ulf Kirsten scores the opening goal. There it is. Lovely stuff. And Yashvili makes it 2. Yashvili's hit the post as well. There. Well, he said he hit the post, but he hasn't seems to have even had a shot. 2-0 at half time. We'll just play so 60 minutes on this one. Who knows what will happen? Some jolly good fun. Oh, Kirsten again.
Killer's knackered.
Is he? Yeah, he can come off.
Like 70. Just old, man.
Chi Hong can come on. Kirsten's on a hat trick, so he can remain. And Jörg Burma can go on to. In fact, if I switch wings and see what Barthol's like on the other wing.
Hope after the incident, so much you said a prayer. The prayer. Anything.
Just the prayer. I bet he was in a state of flux. A state of smuts. Still 3-0. Mega Horse have had a loss of 3-0 cup wins in the past.
Poor again, another assist.
Yeah, he's just really keeping them to himself.
Came on actually, Dims came on last game, Krug, but every time he comes on, he gets a booking within about 10 minutes. And he's like clinging on for the rest of the game.
And there's a little
came
bit
on
of
half time.
Very dull.
Yeah, did a few tackles, but that was dull to be fair, but take it, wouldn't you?
I can't click on 15 days, can I?
No.
I'm not
no, mate. Can you have a look on Jax and see how long he's got injured?
Yeah, I can do that.
Because he's basically all I'm bothered about. If it's 15 now, I just need to see the number of days.
Badgers.
Oh, God, Ehyog.
3 weeks.
No,
Donovan,
no Jax.
3 weeks.
No Jax or Ehyog.
No. Ban, but the others
Shit.
are back.
Okay,
14 days till your next game there. Anyway, a goal banquet. I'm going to save that now. I'm going to put it to match 22 and get those done a bit quicker and off stream. So thank you very much for those people who've been watching. It's been jolly good fun. Thank you, Tato. Thank you for all your lovely creatures as well. And we'll see you again next Monday, everyone, for the next round of games. So good night.
Cheers, boys. See you later.
Bye. Bye, Jeffrey.